to say like what happened with it. It's just
no, and you know what? First,
you know what I mean? Like, where did I start?
How did you get on there?
Ace had hit me up in my DMs. He had saw that I, talk about relationships amongst other things, and when I do my little rants, and so he decided to invite me on tour, and that was the first time I've ever been on a tour. So I was like, well, what do I have to do? He's like, say what you say, on your videos on a stage. And so I said, okay, sell merch. Taught me how, about Shopify. I bought me a t-shirt press. I started making cups and shit, and I was like, I'm in business.
Now, you played a pivotal role. You and the other light-skinned dude with the glasses.
I said, I keep calling Trip light-skinned.
He's not light-skinned? He
looked not to me.
He looked light-skinned on TV.
Maybe that was the color grading.
Maybe it was color. That nigga look hella light-skinned.
The one that got all the knowledge.
Trip's really intelligent. Very intelligent.
So, like, at what point did you see like this might not be for me? Or what were some of the signs that some
of
the signs early on was like him cheating. Him being a fucking cheater.
Like a disrespectful cheater, was it like there's levels of cheating?
So it was to me as I'm a woman.
Right.
So to me
here's my thing. Let me say, I gotta say this. I can't stand a chick who don't know how to keep her fucking mouth shut. Bro, why you putting everybody's business out in the street? I don't care if they owe you money. I don't care about that, bro. Keep that shit to yourself. Ain't no reason to be putting out on people, putting their shit out in the street. Hey, bro, come on, dog. Some of y'all hoes just talk too much. And that's why nobody don't want to fuck with a lot of y'all, bro. Y'all niggas always talking. Y'all want to talk. Y'all got to gossip. Y'all got to put everybody else's business out in the street because you felt like you were wrong. Go handle that shit. Go handle that shit like a woman. Put your big girl pants on. Go talk to that man face to face. Stop acting out. Stop crashing the fuck out. Have the fucking conversation. Look, bro. Hey, I need my money. I need you to do this, that, and the third. Listen, I ain't gonna out you. I ain't gonna do none of that shit, but I need you to pay me my money. This is between you and me. This ain't between you, me, and the world. This is between you and I. You need to pay me. We agree on this shit right here. Pay me my money, dog. That's all I ask. I don't want nothing else to do. I said I want to cut ties. I just need my check, and I'll get the fuck on. Now you want to go on tour. You want to do all these fucking interviews talking about everybody else's life and what they got going on. Who fucking who not fucking nobody, who wanted to fuck you, who was doing this, who was back doing. Like, bro, shut the fuck up, bro. But see, that's what I'm saying. Like, why? Keep that shit. Like, it don't know. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. Don't nobody care. Cool. It's gossip. It's gossip for the time right now, so they can talk about it and they can go tell everybody else. Why? Y'all don't tell everybody else about everything else that's going on in y'all life. Y'all don't tell people about when y'all struggling or broke. Y'all don't tell people about who y'all fucking around with. Y'all don't tell anybody about who y'all DMing. Y'all don't talk about none of that extra shit. But then the moment that y'all feel some type of way because you felt that you were wronged or you feel some type of way emotionally, you feel as if you need to go tell the whole world. For what? For what? Live that shit down, go heal, and move the fuck on. All this telling shit, like, bro, all this telling shit, gossiping shit. But then y'all won't go tell on man them when they out here killing people in the streets. The nigga didn't cheat publicly. So why you want to put the shot in the streets? He didn't cheat publicly. So because you and your feelings now you feel as if you need to go out him. For what? One thing about me, bro. If you playing me, if you doing me dirty, or if I feel wronged in some type of way, and I have been wrong, I have been wronged before. You know what I'm saying? People have wronged me. Some people have, scammed me, whatever the case may be. And I know these people personally. I don't have a reason to go and put their business out in the street, though. I don't. If it's not affecting you physically, meaning nobody's dying or nobody has to go to the hospital for this shit, like, bro, it don't matter, bro. Water on the bridge, it is what it is, bro. I'll hold that ill. I'll just make sure I have better discernment next time. Move on, bro. Like, I just don't understand it, but I kind of went on a derailment right there. My bad.
A woman, full blown, Hold
up, what'd you say? Cause you heard me, never heard the word. I don't, but that's the point. It don't matter about your wrath or a woman scorned. No, I don't care about that. Be scorned at home. Go fuck up some shit at your own house. There ain't no reason to go tell on nobody else. For what? What that's gonna do for you? You still gonna be hurt. You still gonna be pissed. That ain't doing nothing for nobody. All you doing is hurting everybody because you want everybody else to hurt because you're hurting. Suck it up. Be a big girl. Y'all grown, right? You an adult, right? You independent, right? You strong. You a strong woman, right? So be strong. You don't need to go tell on everybody. Keep that shit. Hey, live that shit down. Like, hey, bro, you got me. Go talk to that nigga in public. Not in public. Go talk to that motherfucker face to face. Like, hey, dog, the shit you did was fucked up. You wrong as hell for that. You wrong as fuck for that. Say what you got to say, curse them out, do whatever. But to go out publicly, now you want to put everybody's business out in the street. It ain't even warranted the situation. Now you telling his business, and her business, all because this one person fucked up your shit. Bro, nah, I don't want to hear that. Nope. But he got the nice guy public image. Yeah, let it rock out. Because it's not up to you. It's not for you to tell everybody else. Let them find out for themselves. Because everybody else in the world see them as that public image. They don't need to know what they got going on behind closed doors. They don't need to know that. It's not if he wanted them to know, he'll put it out there. That's crazy. Look, bro, y'all need to do something, and that's called not healing. You need to heal, bro. You need to heal. Whatever that psychology is, whoever done you wrong, you need to heal, dog. Nah, cry 2 tears in the bucket. Fuck it. That's it. Cry 2 tears in the bucket. Fuck it. Go slam. Go break windows. Go do what you gotta fucking do, and move the fuck on. Y'all do way too fucking much. Y'all go to the point where y'all make yourselves look stupid and dumb in public just to try to paint somebody else in a different light. And guess what? There's still gonna be people that's gonna agree with them. They were like, shit, you should have did what you did. You was in the position like this. Shit, she crazy any fucking way, bro. I'm surprised you ain't cheat sooner. Now what? Now you look like the bad guy, right? And you thought you was the good guy. Make it make sense. Just move on. Move on. Do better. Find you a better person. Level the fuck up. And you ain't got to worry about it. Now you're going to be looking at him. Oh, look at this dusty ass nigga. See, I leveled up from this. This nigga cheated on me with this hoe right here. Guess what? I got me a better one. I ain't tripping on that. Like, come on, man. Y'all gotta be, man. Y'all need.
I gotta say that.
Y'all be acting like ratchet. Y'all be acting like ratchet folks, man. Y'all don't be thinking smart. Y'all don't think like rich people, bro. Y'all don't. Y'all think like ratchet folks. Y'all think like ghetto ratchets.
Nowadays.
Oh yeah.
Nobody got time for that shit, man.
I have all my perks.
Yeah.
It's disrespectful period, because she doesn't know. You know what I'm saying? She's on tour, but I'm with a bunch of guys.
And who are you? I'm sorry. I'm gonna let it play through. I'm sorry. But Keita, who are you? How do you know? This is my thing. This is what pisses me off. How do you know that she do or don't know? Or better yet, you're wrong because you only thinking about yourself. You're not even thinking about her. What if she chilling? She was never thinking about it. She never felt no type of way. She chilling. She vibing out. Then you come fuck up her entire shit. You come stir her life up because you wanted to be messy. You wanted to run your mouth because you felt some type of way. Where the fuck does that make sense? That's why you don't see a lot of men. That's why you don't see a lot of men like, hey, bro, let's listen, big dog. You feel me? Like, I'm gonna go tell your girl that you fucking off on the type shit. Man, ain't nobody doing that shit, bro. Ain't nobody doing that. And nor are they making it public. Nor are they going on screen and it's story time. So I was over at the store one day and I saw, guess who I saw, girl? I saw X, Y, and Z, you know, and clock that T, like all that bullshit, bro. Shut the fuck up. Sit the fuck down. Don't nobody care about your story time. Go fucking heal. Go fucking heal. Worry about your own shit. Let them figure that shit out. It ain't your business to go tell nobody else shit. It ain't your business. You only focus on your own business. Focus on the shit that you got going on, not everybody else's shit. Regardless of what you know, it ain't your place to tell shit. It ain't. Cause what if you decide you want to go tell, and that person that was having a good day, they decide to clap back on your goof ass. I'm like, all right, well shit, you decided to come tell me, bitch, who the fuck are you? Who told you to come fuck up my piece because you want to be goofy, because you want to gossip? You want to be a gossip girl. Be hurt by yourself. Don't nobody want to be hurt with you. The fuck? I'm telling you, to let them. Shit,
so it's like maybe another woman, she does poetry at the time when we start, but it's a whole bunch of men. So I don't know what to expect being on tour. So my first thing is, don't touch me, don't fuck me. Don't put your fingers anywhere I don't want them to go, right? So I'm on lookout, but a lot of the cast is very respectful, and they're respectful to their wives. But I see him doing his thing, and I'm like, it's I minded my black ass business.
Right.
Yeah.
You say as I should, but when I came out with the series, a lot of people were like, well, and now that David Banner said what he said, David Banner said that he wouldn't do business with a man that cheats on his wife or that cheats, period.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
I don't agree with that either. Because it's two different things. There's niggas that care more about their money than anything. It's like, nah, I ain't gonna fuck up the money. But don't worry about what I'm doing over here in this situation. Now, that ain't got nothing to do with me and my personal beliefs. But I don't agree with that theory that a man who cheats on, I can't do business with a man who cheats on the wife because that means you'll cheat on me. Nigga, I ain't in no relationship with you. What you talking about? We about the money. Nigga, we have a thing going on over here in regards to making money. We are under contract over here. We making money out of this situation to better our future, better our lives, because we building a legacy with this shit. Man, nobody, boy, you better get out of here. Talking that, but hey, I respect it though. I respect it. I respect it, but I don't agree with it. I don't. It's not the same. You can't compare the two. I don't do business with a man who cheat on his wife. Nigga, what? How does that make sense? Where does that make sense? That's just like saying, yeah, bro, I don't do business with a nigga who been to jail before. What you talking about? What are you talking about? Don't make sense. I know plenty of niggas who done turned it. Shit, look at Wallow. This nigga went to jail. Look what he doing now. Look how many people he's doing business with. He been to jail before. That don't make sense. No form of cheating. What are you talking about? All of that shit ain't equal. There are people who probably, you know, they live their lives like rock stars. But when it comes to their business, they handle their fucking business. They don't play about that. They don't play about their business. So you can't conflate you cannot conflate the two. Like bro, y'all be killing me, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's just like, it's prime example. let's use the LGBTQ plus community. That's just like me saying, and now this is not how I actually feel, but I'm just using it as an example. That's just like me saying, yeah, bro, I ain't doing business with nobody who sleep in the bed with another man. I ain't doing business with a man who sleep in the bed with another man. How crazy does that sound? When I know that this guy, when it comes to his business, he mean business. He take care of fucking business. He about a book, about everything. He about his fucking money. And when it comes to his business, he don't play by it. But all because I feel some type of way about his sexual life. Now I'm not gonna do business with him, and now I'm missing out on the bag. What the fuck does that make sense? Then all of these people thinking that they're holier than thou, thinking that they're better than the next, and y'all niggas got y'all own skeletons in the closet. Bro, I ain't nobody listen to y'all.
Now that makes a lot of sense.
It makes a lot of sense because that's the closest person to.
Bruh, if you're gonna fuck over the closest people to you. Right? That's like being like in business with somebody that fucks over their homeboy that steals.
Well, and that's where you have, okay, they looking at you. They might want to get at you. Okay, so if I know the person that I am. I'm not a homosexual, nor have I ever been interested in it. So if I already know how that operates, I let the niggas know out the gate. Nah, bro, I don't roll like that. And then they understand, like, oh, okay, my bad, bro. My bad. Cool. But we still handling business though. I set the boundary already, like, nah, bro, I don't play that. Keep that shit over there. Keep it over there. I ain't doing none of that. But y'all want to conflate everything. Y'all want to make everything the same. It's not the same, bro. It's not.
Steals from their homeboy or pillow talks.
It's a bad trait to have.
You are a bad character.
Right.
You have a bad character. But I kind of was like, you know what? He's the boss. And it in my mind, then I'm like, that's what men do. Not all. I don't think all men cheat.
Right.
But you're getting money. And the things that he would say on stage would be so evident that when I'm looking at the women, I'm like,
but they be eating that shit up from him though.
Because I mean, I guess it's if you're in a place like pain is profitable, right. Especially now. And I learned that. I had to learn it along the way. But pain is really profitable. You hurt. You want a man. You got dogged out by your ex. You want to be married so bad. You're unfulfilled. You want to find somebody. So you want these men to tell you what they're gonna tell you, and they're gonna sit up there and, ladies, respect yourself. But also in the same breath, but if he cheats on you and you find him fingering your homegirl, you need to just let it happen, especially if he's paying the bills. I'm looking like, I mean, I'm not saying verbatim. He didn't say that verbatim, but it would be along the lines of let a man with money cheat, but also respect yourself and don't settle for less. And
it ain't even about letting the man just cheat, but understanding. But see, that's what I'm saying. When you tell stories like this, you gotta give the full story. A lot of these women, they want a certain type of man. They talk about these top tier type of men. And you gotta understand, like, hey, bro, if you want this type of man, you gotta understand he got a plethora of women that's throwing themselves at him. So more likely, because he's in that position and he got a plethora of women. And I'm not talking about a man who was married, they got married young and they built the foundation, they grew, they got to a point where he's now the top tier man. We talk about a nigga who got out the mud by himself and he built himself up without a woman. He got to that point of being a top tier man. Now all of a sudden you think that you miss special and you think you above the fucking program and you think that he's supposed to get on your program. Nah, it don't work like that. No, it don't work like that. Absolutely not. No matter who you think you are, you can think that you the goddess of all. Nope, you on his program. He ain't on yours. Because he had to get it out the mud. He had to become this top tier man. He had to do X, Y, and Z. And a lot of these women who ask for these type of men, they don't even fit the description to even get these type of men. But then they think they deserve the world. Make sense to me. Shorty, you average. So you deserve an average nigga. That's what you deserve. You ain't working on yourself. You ain't building. You ain't growing. You ain't learning. You ain't doing none of that. You just think that just because you got that slip between your legs, you think that all of a sudden that you deserve this top tier man. Absolutely not. You got to put in work too, just like he had to put in work.
That kind of was like, well, if women aren't, I'm on the stage as well. I'm saying the opposite. I'm saying the contrary. But if you don't want to hear me, it got to the point where women would be like, move, bitch, out the picture, right? We all take the group picture. Move, bitch, I want to be by him. I want to be by them. So if women are not willing to listen, what am I supposed to do about it?
I really felt like there was a lot of pandering going on, like because of
it was pandering. Yeah, definitely a lot of pandering. Absolutely.
Like Derek Jackson. Is that bro
That's his name? Derek Jackson.
Like, come on, bro. Like
that was crazy, wasn't it?
And guess what? After this nigga Derek Jackson got found cheating on his wife, guess what? He still got 1 million fucking subscribers. Subscribers, followers on IG and all of that. He still got over 1 million. So what that tell y'all?
Like he's the relationship guru, and then you find out all this shit.
Right. Okay. Hold up. Did it make you lose respect for men?
For men.
I feel like that's this perception of hate painted to you that you hate men.
I never categorize all men. I never put all men in a box. I never once thought all men cheat. I know it's on an individual level. Right. It made me, after this situation, I cannot follow relationship gurus. I cannot follow. I be unfollowing. I know a lot of people probably think I got beef with them. I don't. I just can't see that type of content because I'm like, you're a fucking liar.
What's the biggest cap you've heard from a relationship guru?
Damn, it's been years. It's been soaked in my brain. Right. I don't know. Just, I guess that, like what I said, just it's so back and forth. It's so hypocritical. It'll be respect yourself, but then let a rich nigga do this, or let a man do this, or so it's just let a man do threesomes. But also, if you don't like threesomes, you should stand up and you should stand on your boundaries because you deserve better, queen. But also, this is why you're getting cheated on, you stupid bitch. So it goes, you know what I mean? It goes back and forth. Of course, they don't. They polish it up because for the content, but behind the scenes, that's what you.
Oh my God! Wow, on God's green earth, was women listening and following this food? Yeah. A lot of people were following Derek Jackson, talking all that crazy shit, and men was looking at this nigga like, man, get your simp ass out of here, bro. Nobody's done what you talk about. You lying. He's lying. We knew that out the gate, but a lot of women ate that shit up because it was right along the lines of what they wanted to hear. He wasn't telling them the truth. He wasn't giving them the hard truth, because the hard truth a lot of women don't like and they can't fucking handle it, regardless of who it's coming from, regardless if it's from a rich nigga, a suburban nigga, or a middle class nigga, a low class nigga, whatever the case may be. All niggas are saying the same thing. They may just be saying it different, but they don't want to hear it because it's the truth. And so that's why they win at guys like Steve Harvey, the Derek Jacksons, the Yadas, the fucking Ace Metaphors, the Cam Newtons, all these niggas, man, who be talking all that crazy shit, all that simp shit. Like, bro, listen, bro. This is not a hatred for women, you know what I'm saying? We love women, right? Right? But you got to be honest. Just like y'all like to be honest with men, y'all like to tell men what they ain't doing and how they need to level up and all that shit. Same thing with women. Like, shorty, just because you got a vagina, that don't mean that you don't need to work on yourself. That don't mean you don't need to heal. You need to work on yourself too. You need to build. You need to get in the gym. All of these different things. And no, that's not a misogynistic take. It's not a misogynistic take because we don't hate women, but we just want to be honest. We want the barbershop talk that a lot of men talk about is not being said online. But a lot of people don't know how to handle it. And it ain't about how you said it. Fuck how you said it. It's the message that being said. And you need to adhere to it and listen to it. If you really want to, for those women who really want to be in a relationship, who really want to be with somebody and grow and build and all that extra shit, you need to pay attention, bro. Real talk. And if you don't, cool, but still understand and know the game though.
You hearing it?
If you want to be a thigh pocket, cool. Or if you just want to have a good time one time, cool. Do your thing, bro.
So I just thought those niggas were liars. But I never put all men in a box. You know.
Did you ever get to confront him? Like,
I confront him all the time.
Okay.
About his cheating. Like, do y'all know me?
Yeah, like
I don't hold my tongue. Every chance I get, every chance I got, I was like, about him cheating?
Yeah, but
sometimes you put people to stuff.
I would be like, you know what I would be? I would say things like, you're not afraid that the audience can't see, like you flirting or doing your thing. You're not afraid that that's going to come back. You're not afraid that somebody's going to record. And blatantly, it was like, no. Like, so.
Was he really having that? Because obviously he felt like, I'm getting that paper, I'm paying all the bills. This is a role that I can live in.
Right.
Do you think that was his intent? Like, I'm getting the money, so I'm going to cheat on my.
I think a lot of men intent is, I'm getting money, so let me do what I want to do.
Nah, I don't think that's what the intent is. I don't think a lot of men go into it with them having money, and it's the fact that their intent is to cheat. I think what happens is once they are in that mode, they're making that money, they're leveling up, they start to see a different thing, right? A lot of women start to throw themselves at them. They ain't got their looking for it. They're too busy. When you start to get to a certain level, you ain't really focused on it. But because it comes so easy, sometimes, yeah, you just get weak. Some men get weak, and it's like, shit, it's here. It's only gonna be so many times I can keep saying no. Then that one, they just hit the right spot, and next thing you know, you hip thrusting. Just saying, bro, it happens, bro. But I don't think most men actually just go out there looking for it, especially when they get into a bag. I don't think they go out there looking for it.
Bitch, don't you like this air conditioning? Aren't you happy in this loft?
Yeah, she's definitely still hurt. 1,000%. She's definitely hurt. 1,000%. She's definitely hurt. But hey, I will give her this though. She's capitalizing on it because she's making money off of it. Other people are paying her to come on to the show to talk about what's going on. Cool, do your thing. But I definitely think that's the wrong way to go about it though. Because it's only gonna last for so long. Then what you gonna do? Now you gonna fuck yourself over in business because now ain't nobody gonna want to work with your ass. Like, nah, fuck that. I can't keep her around me because one thing go wrong, she gonna go on fucking TikTok and start talking shit about what's going on behind the scenes. Like, nah. So she fucking up her own self.
Why do you think men feel like that?
My honest answer to that is because I think men feel like they don't get enough credit for taking care of the household. So they feel like it ain't enough to feed a man. Apparently it's not enough to say thank you for where we live and keeping me safe. It's not.
Well, that's because a lot of women don't. They don't appreciate it. They don't tell the man that they appreciate it. They don't give that affirmation. They don't say, baby, look, I really appreciate the things that you do. I see you working hard. I see you grinding. Look, I see it. It does not go unseen. I am so appreciative of you. They don't say that. A lot of them don't. It's just, oh, I deserve it. I suppose this is supposed to be my life. Cool. This man working 12, 14 hours just to do that. And then especially if you're a stay-at-home mom and you live in the soft life, what you talking about? Nobody said that you got to do it every day. You don't. But from time to time, let that man know, like, hey, look, I appreciate everything that you're doing right now because I know you work your ass off to make sure the bills are paid, to make sure we're taken care of, to make sure we got the roof over our head, to make sure everything is good and golden, that I can live the life that I'm living this soft life. I can be able to stay at home with the kids, X, Y, and Z. I can be a wine lady. You know what I'm saying? I can have brunch with my girls in the afternoon while you at work and the kids at school. A lot of them don't do that though. Now there are some women who do that. They do appreciate them and they do tell them that, but it's not a lot. So
not enough to say thank you for these shoes or these gifts that I get. I always felt like men want more. Men want you to Men want you to give them a little bit more, and men want their cake and eat it too. Men want to have that wife at home that they know is going to stay down. They know is not going to go anywhere. If they can break the bitch down a little bit more, that's good, because then they know she'll be steadfast, stay there, stand down, ride or die. But then they want to go out and they want to experience the women they would have never experienced before they had the money. That's what I'm saying, because I see a lot of women that say, I want a man who's driven. Yeah. I want to be able to I feel like when you get a man and you push him through a ceiling to where the bitches are. When you say push, are you talking about your man? Uplift, yeah. Are you talking about uplifting your king? Yeah, you can uplift him towards the bitches though. I don't think women know that. Hold on. I don't think women think that that's you know. So here's what I'm saying. Some men will find they'll have an all right job. They make 40, 50K. Yeah. They'll find their woman. All right. Yeah. 60, 70. Yeah. In this economy. She might even have to help. Okay. But they find a woman. My video lagging. I'm sorry. Hold on. Give me a second. On the way. And they get comfortable with their woman. Of course. And they stay, but she's like, we need more. We don't really go. We don't go on a trip. I need you to. We don't. But does that mean, because I've never experienced having my passport stamp means you need to tap the asses of all the women at the strip club or subscribe to OnlyFans or disrespect me in that way, because you haven't gotten that or obtained that amount of success. So the success would be the woman. I attained you. I'm good with you. But that just shows you how men look at us like possessions. Y'all are the prize, right? Who was this nigga co-signing in the back? Who the fuck is that? Who is this nigga in the background? Who is this thing in the back? Bruh, she ain't gonna bend it over for you, dog. Why you co-signing? Which... Bruh, going on somewhere, bruh. A prize possession, I guess, and maybe the same thing. I guess. Well, I thought y'all were the prize. I thought y'all were the prize, though. What did he say? My nigga. Roll your window down. Start there. I'm just saying. I thought you were the prize, though. Prize possession, right? If you that girl, if you that one of ones, and he's this guy, he's the one of one of the men, and he choose you. What we talking about? Thought you was the it girl. So that's a prized possession, right? You're supposed to be the jewel. You're supposed to be the diamond in the rough. When he was able to get you, when he was able to find you, he found the diamond in the rough, right? So you don't want to be looked at as a prized possession? What you want to be looked at as then? Yeah, all right. Oh my God. That's maybe the same thing. I was trying, I guess.
It's like the claw game. No, okay,
it's like the claw.
The claw game. No, you being in that space, right? Yeah. Do you feel like there are some key elements to being able to have a good relationship?
Yes.
Like, what are some of those things that
key elements to a good relationship? Period is respect. It's communication. Yeah. It's all the things that everyone already knows that for some reason people just can't fucking get to. It's always an equal, it's always an unequally yoked situation where the man loves and respects the woman and she disrespects him, or maybe doesn't find him masculine enough or rich enough or something like that, or the other way around. You know what I'm saying? Right. Where the woman dotes over the man and really loves her husband and respects, but to have a healthy relationship with two people, it's respect, it's communication, it's compromise, it's having the same vision, right? What do you want out your life? How and what is it going to take for us to get there? Do we both see that? Do we both have that same vision? How are we going to work together in any capacity, right? She might have more money. He might have more money. In any capacity, how are we going to work together to get to the goal? The goal is to have a happy, healthy life. A lot of people don't like healthy relationships because they're used to dysfunction. They're used to toxicity, and healthy to that type of person seems boring. And no one wants a boring ass relationship, but I'm all for boring.
I don't care what niggas say. I don't care what nobody say. Boring creates the most success. Why does it create the most success, Courtney? Well, because you have to do the same shit over and over and over and over and over and over until you get to the point where you want to be. I give you a prime example. Let me use myself as an example, right? I live stream. Now, well, it was 2 days out of the week. Now I do 3 times out of the week, right? Consistency. Same time every week. Same time every week. Same time every week. Building that consistency, what does that build? Discipline. I constantly keep showing up no matter how I feel, no matter how my day went, no matter if I was pissed today, no matter if somebody ticked me off, still showing the fuck up. If I'm sick, showing the fuck up, right? Showing that discipline. It's boring. I love doing this though. Let me clear. I love doing this shit. I do. I enjoy fucking being here. But still having to show up every single week, whether there's one person in this bitch or 1,000 people in here. Constantly keep showing up. It's the boring shit that gets people success. Not the extravagant shit, not the adventurous shit. Because now you just all willy-nilly. You're what do you call it? What's the word? Virality. I think that's what it is. Vitality, whichever one the word is. But when you're unpredictable, you can't grow. You can't build. So yes, boring. Yeah. So to a lot of people, boring. Like, oh well, we can't do nothing. We can't experience anything because it's so boring. Nah. If you want to get these riches, if you want to get to this money, we got to be consistent. We got to be disciplined. That means we got to be on schedule. That means we got to keep showing up every fucking time. This shit may be a little boring for right now, but understand if we stay down long enough, just stay with me long enough and understand that we got a plan. We are going somewhere. Just ride it out. Stop worried about what everybody's talking about on Instagram, on TikTok, on YouTube. Fuck all of that. I told you what the plan was. I told you where we're going. I told you how we're building. I told you all of this shit. Volatility. There you go. No, validity. Volatility. Yeah. Good shit. Good looking out. But once you understand the plan, you are on the mission. You on the program. We on the same page now. So you understand where we're going. So you just adjust accordingly. Because guess what? Once that success comes, guess who benefits from it? You do. Now you can live your soft life. Now you can live life that you want to walk. Now, if you want to work, go ahead, do your thing. But you don't got to. Because everything is straight now. We stayed down long enough. I kept my head down. I kept grinding, kept working, kept building. Even when the shit was starting off slow. Zero people viewing the channel. Now the shit's starting to grow. Boom, boom, boom. But we ain't stopping. We still growing. We understand where the destination is. And you locked in with me. Yeah, you may have to make a few sacrifices. But guess what? Those sacrifices going to pay off in the end.
Boring ass relationship. It's safe. It's safe.
Did that come with maturity though? Or did you always think that way?
I think it came with maturity because I'm not going to lie. 21, 22, a nigga's punching a hole in the wall. I'm like, he's passionate. Right. He's in love with me. Right. But now you get, you mature. But the problem is a lot of people are older, but they're not mature. A lot of people are older, but they're not wiser. They're still trying to carry on. And what I know now, a nigga's gonna carry on if you let him.
Oh, I was gonna say, there's this viral clip going around. It's just like this 40-year-old woman, and she's just like kind of expressing all this regret about like meeting a man that was good to her and fumbling it, and now she hasn't ever met another person that has kind of met that status. Do you think that's what's really going on? It's like men and women are both fumbling good people and never recovering.
That's some of it. I think that hurt people are hurting each other more deeply. I think that you got situations where healed people or people that are wanting a healthy relationship are finding themselves in relationships with hurt people, and so that's changing the dynamic of how they feel about relationships. Yeah, I think I think men can be fumbled. I think good women can be fumbled. I think a lot of the times you meet somebody that's it's a good person, but it's at the wrong time, the bad time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
How did you come up with Mojo fucking Jojo? How did you?
You know,
bro, that was brilliant.
Do you know why I came up with Mojo Jojo? He's mad about that too. He's so upset. He's so fucking mad. He's like, please stop calling me that. I came up with Mojo Jojo because I remember how when I was young, the Powerpuff Girls were just trying to frolic, nigga, just trying to live their lives. You know, I think they were in like 2nd or 3rd grade.
Right.
Yeah, bro. Keita got some issues, bro. Keita got some issues, dog. I don't know if Shorty bipolar. I don't know what she got going on, but I think Shorty got some problems, dog. I do. I 100% think Shorty got problems. That she just, I don't know, she trying to heal from it, or she just said, you know what, I'm just gonna rock out with the way that I am. I'm just gonna be who I am, and I'm gonna lean in. I'm gonna lean in.
Young. They were really young. They were just they were still innocent, trying to find the happiness out of life. And he'd always come fucking around, and he'd have to find out sooner or later, right? But he'd always come upsetting them. And it's like, damn, he's just in his own layer, upset with his big brain head. And he's a genius when it comes to the business, but he's a piece of shit, you know, in any other aspect. And yeah, I was like, that's you. You really embody that character for me.
If you can disclose, I don't know if you can, but how much does he owe you?
Oh shit!
Because I would imagine for you to come up with that, he owed you quite a lot.
I'm owed more than $20,000. I say that.
Yeah, I need that today.
What did you say?
I need it now.
What, you kind of started
$20,000. Ooh, 20 bands? Still owe that? Boy. Shit.
A new thing when you went viral, it kind of going part by part explaining the breakup, right? It went everywhere. It was like one of the biggest stories. Why do you feel like it was that big? Why do you feel like the story just went so crazy?
People keep saying you knew that was gonna. I was talking to my people. I wanted to tell a story. I wanted to tell my story. I wanted to get it out there. And I wanted to tell the people that follow me and the people that go from city to city to see me why I wasn't there anymore. And I was tired of holding things back. People always want you to be quiet after they've scarred you, after they've hurt you, after they've did you wrong. Right. You know, they bet on you being silent about it so they can keep on carrying on, right?
Right.
I didn't know it was going to go viral. I really didn't. But when the first episode went viral, I said, well...
So you mean to tell me that you posted it, knowing the type of followers that you have, the type of motion that you had or have, that when you posted that video, you knew it wasn't gonna go viral? Keita.
I beg your pardon.
I know you lying to me. There's just certain things that you know that you know motherfuckers gonna bite on like a mosquito. You know the shit, you knew exactly what was gonna happen. As soon as you posted that first TikTok video about Mojo Jojo or Mr. Ace Metaphor about tonight's conversation, you knew exactly what the fuck was gonna happen. You knew that shit was gonna take the fuck out. Why are you lying, bro? That's crazy work.
I can't stop.
We got something.
Now I have to see it through, my boy.
Yeah.
He didn't hit you immediately.
Absolutely.
I would have been like, yeah.
Hey, man,
how do we make this?
But
stop?
see, he hit me up. He hit me up the next day, like right after. I want to make it right. What do I got to do? Let me just get with my lawyer. Let me just figure out this. And then, day after day, he's talking to me about it. Like I just 2 a.m. calling me, 12 in the afternoon calling me. It's just that the lawyer thinks this. And did you get that email? Oh, no, you didn't get it. Just
what you mean? I thought she got therapy. I thought she had some therapy done. I thought she got some therapy. Guess that shit didn't work.
Playing. So finally, if you hear one of the clips where I'm screaming at him, I'm calling him a bitch ass nigga in the clip, it's because I finally had enough. Okay, now you're playing with me, right? Now you're playing. And so that next day, I don't know, it's like 3 or 4 days later, I see my voice on the vlogs and he's saying like I'm extorting him for money. You called me. You offered me money. No, nowhere ever did I call him and you got to give me this bread before. No, I said, okay, you're not going to give me the bread. Well, I've got to tell my story.
Did he not know the power of your platform?
I
really feel like he probably underestimated.
I don't think he thought I was gonna. There's been so many times.
Well, apparently ain't enough power because you still ain't got that 20. You still ain't got that 20,000. You still ain't got that 20,000. So apparently the power of your platform ain't that strong, shorty. It ain't that strong because you still ain't got them 20 bands. You still ain't got them 20 bands, so that shit must not be that strong. Why these niggas caping? Real life productions. Why y'all over here caping, bro?
Where I was silent, where I was fucked over. Right. Like those me not getting paid for those shows was the last season.
Right.
I was trying to recoup. And then me not getting my merch, that was this season. That was the season prior. So I'm trying to figure out how I can keep the peace. Right. I talk my shit, but I'm trying to figure out how I can keep the peace, but still get my shit and get what's owed to me. So that
going on all these platforms ain't the way to do that. Going on all these platforms, making all the videos that you're doing, because I'm trying to keep the peace, and ain't doing that.
I can amicably, is that how you say it? Amicably. Get the fuck on and go my own way. But when somebody believes that they own you, when somebody believes that they've made you who you were, even though you were who you were before you hit the platform, they got this thing with control, right? And so I think he was used to me being quiet, me being like, all right. I internalized a lot of it. Like after being done dirty, I internalized a lot. I should have been smarter. I should have did this better. Maybe I shouldn't have done this. But then after a while, and you notice patterns, and you see other people going through the same thing, when Kendrick said he never got that ass whooped until he opened up that can or something like that. Yeah. You opened up that can, my boy. Absolutely.
So was anybody else not getting paid?
I don't know. It wasn't a situation. I think my situation was the only situation where for a couple shows I didn't get paid. He played these games like, hey, my app is doing really well. I want your podcast on my app. Just invest in it, start your pod. I don't want any control because I want you to do your thing. Let me know how much you're spending. I'm gonna pay you in the back end. Let me know. He's done that to a couple of people. So like, I'll fund your stuff. And then you'll fund it. You'll put it out there. Hey, is this enough? Is this a good amount of money? Well, are you going to pay me back? You said you'd pay it. Are you going to pick it up? Do you like the episodes? Is it good? It's real good. Just do a couple more episodes. Put it on the app. Wait for this contract. In a couple weeks, you'll get this contract. We're going to lock it in. And then he'll just never talk to you again. I think it's a means of sabotage. I'm going to sabotage you.
Did this hurt any of your other relationships?
I don't believe it. I'm sorry, bro. I don't believe it. I think she's telling half. I think she's telling half the story. I think she's telling half the story. Now, that doesn't mean that some of it ain't true. That's not what I'm saying. But I don't think that there's a full truth in that. I don't think she's telling the full truth. I'm going to be honest with you. And I can be off. I could be 100% wrong. And I'm okay. I'm okay with being wrong. But I think she's lying. Well, let me rephrase it. I don't think she's telling the full truth. I don't think she's telling the full story. You talk way too fucking much. You talk way too fucking much for somebody to get played with. Your attitude is way too heavy for you to get played with. Bruh, I don't believe all of it. I think a lot of it has something to do with her too. I'm going to call a spade, bro. I'm going to call it like I see it. I'm going to call it for what it is. You ain't finna play in my face. She do. Speak on your business and your business only. I don't know what. That's what I'm saying, bro. Only speak on your shit. Like, look, don't ask me questions about what everybody else got going on. Like, I don't know what they got going on. I just know I need my money. But at the end of the day, like old buddy say, well, you got a strong platform. Well, shit, that platform ain't doing nothing because she still ain't got $20,000 yet. She still on these different interview tours. So what? Let me see. The Richard Snowburner says, just a question. If this is how women of color behave at this level, how aren't they the ones below what? In not putting males in jail. If not putting males in jail, the issue is they react, blow it, and say sorry, no decorum. Listen, I'm gonna say this. I don't think it's just black women alone. I just think it's a lot of women across the board, all different races, because a lot of them would do this shit. A lot of them do. I don't think it's just specific to a race of black women. I don't. I just think it's white, because literally we just got done with the Shannon Sharp situation with the old girl. So that just let us know, like, it's not just black women. It's not just what it's across the board, man. You know, you got some ain't shit. You got some ain't shit women, and then you got some ain't shit men, and you got some dope ass women, and you got some dope ass men. It just is what it is. You just got to be able to have that discernment. Real talk.
Shits when you went viral?
Not that I know of. I mean, whoever in a situation as a woman, when you're calling out abuse, you know that people are going to feel uneasy about it and people are going to want to step to you. So that's what happened. A lot of the times people were upset, right? You're breaking an image. This is an image of a perfect situation where healed individuals are coming together to grow the community and grow the culture and talk about Black love. And now you've broken that image. So people are pissed about it, especially people that rely on that paycheck. You know, you're on tour, you left your family. You don't want the tour to end, which I never thought the tour was going to end. And that was never my goal. I wanted to tell my story.
Wait, did it end?
No.
Oh,
no, it's still going. Yeah. But I mean, it's kind of like a situation like that's my bread and butter, bitch. Like you need to shut up. So yeah, I think I did maybe lose out on some connections. But my thing is, if you're upset with me about telling my story and about detailing my abuse, I really shouldn't have you in my circle anyway. You really shouldn't be somebody that I'm around anyway. So that's fine.
Has it slowed your momentum down?
As far as
just doing anything, like has it closed any doors? Like, oh no, you're an old girl that.
No, if anything, a lot of people were impressed by my storytelling. Yeah. No, I
haven't seen anything. I haven't seen other videos of her posting anything. So I mean, maybe she's doing something on the back end. I don't know, but I haven't seen any of her videos lately on YouTube or TikTok or anything. So maybe it's just not in my algorithm, but maybe she do got some motion. I don't know. It is what it is, but I'm tired of hearing her talk. She talk too fucking much. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe for the algorithm, and hit that bell notification. And if you want to support the channel, dog, you know what I'm saying? The link is in the comments as well as scrolling across the screen.